transformed into a pyramid chi effect. It's also possible, and maybe more likely, that the gleaming pyramid could have been some kind of optical illusion, with reflections or glare from the sun accounting for the white looking pyramid as well as its jeweled top. Either way, the question of why the pyramids have been concealed remains. Some scholars suggest it's merely an act of respect for the tombs of historic figures, taking precedent above explorative research. More wacky theorists think there may be secrets nestled in the tombs that the Chinese government wants under wraps. One thing's for sure, these pyramids aren't looking likely to be dug up anytime soon. So it seems true confirmation of the White Pyramid and why it would be willingly concealed will remain entombed for now. If the idea of a pyramid in China isn't crazy enough, what about
Hello.
one in...
What the fuck? Wait, what? Black Ops 6 prop hunt? No, can't be a thing.
No way. Can I go down there?
Wait, what? There is a thing.
Oh wait, no, go up, go up.
Oh, that's
I have a
fun.
great idea, which might not be a good idea. Let's put, hold on. Let's put, hold on, one right here. Wait, can I deco one here? They don't allow it. They don't allow it. One right here. Oh no. Wait, how do you, decoy all one? One. Oh, this is bad. Hold on, sorry. Excuse me. Oh, no. Okay. Slide through here.
Wait, is this an actual
Oh my god, we're in the
real
water.
game mode?
Go. Can I slide up this thing? Oh, come on. They let you do that? No way. Hold on. Get back up. There's no way they allow that. Hold on, let's jump out here. We're gonna try to find some crazy spots. No way.
If this is an actual thing, I gotta play this and record.
That is absolutely beautiful right there. That is something
That looks so fun.
beautiful. Look at that thing. Okay, this is great. This might be the spot right here. Now, the map doesn't show any teammates. What? I don't know where they are. They could be anywhere. And I think that's actually a good thing. Oh, they remove teammates because the teammates kind of give you away. Good idea. Okay. All right, 5 seconds left for whistle. We're looking good. We're right up top of here. Not going to move a muscle. No, me diga. Scared the hell out of me. Oh, I didn't even see him. I was looking at the other guy. Oh, I could have got away so nicely. Oh, what do we got here? Diaz? Oh my god, is that a cantaloupe? Oh no. That's, oh, the. What is this guy? No way. Are you kidding me? That's actually a problem. Uh-oh. Hendrix on the move.
Wait, can I not see who votes? I can't. What the fuck?
These props are crazy.
That's weird.
Okay, this prop's nuts. I love this right here. Oh, look at this. Hold on. That's a good idea. Uh-oh. Jesus, not good.
I was on Black Ops 6 last night, and I don't remember seeing Black Ops 6 prop hunt.
This is nuts right here. Is this what
The
I think
fuck?
it is?
I'm so confused. I wonder if that's just a thing on...
This should be absolutely
Actually,
shit.
wait.
This guy's what I think he is. It's just chilling. Oh, I can't wait to be drops.
Wait, this can't be released.
10 seconds left for whistle. He's looking good. He's looking fine. He's looking dandy, as they say. Not looking very alive, but he's looking dandy.
NPC City Drive. Get serious, Crimson.
Oh my god, look at it. He's in the back right now. This is an insane prop to be right now. The fact you can even be that. Okay, so there you could slope too. I gotta remember to slope. See through stun deep. Okay.
Okay, this wasn't actually very entertaining to watch. Scary footage that needs explaining by Slapped Ham. That's always interesting to watch. Probably more interesting than watching me, to be honest.
Man, boy, we got a
a banger for you this week. So hit that
I
subscribe
just
button
need
and
to buy a
recommend
tripod so I
good
don't need to
content
hold my phone.
just like
It's
this.
just too shaky. It's not very convenient either. I'm gonna buy a tripod as soon as possible.
Make sure you have the sound turned on for our first video, which was posted to our Slapcam subreddit by DookieShoot446. Take a listen. Described by the poster as reminiscent of a demon hissing, the noise captured in the
Why
clip
is
has
it
left both
so
the uploader and
bright?
viewers baffled.
Wait, is it because I
The
have my
sewer
lamp
company, having been called to
turned on?
investigate, reportedly couldn't determine the
No,
source of
it's
the
not.
mysterious sound.
Okay.
Theories from viewers range
That's
widely,
weird.
one suggesting it might be the sound of gas escaping from a valve. Others speculated more ominously about the presence of wildlife, guessing it could be a bobcat or possibly a possum. Another viewer commented on the nerve-wracking quality of the sound, raising the possibility of a rabid animal feasting on cockroaches. So what do you think's making this hideous noise? Love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below.
Thank you to whoever just voted. I just wish I could see who's voting for what. I don't know if I can see it if I end the poll. But I don't want to end the poll yet. It's too early. It's only been 7 minutes. Whoever is watching, do you hear the TV good? Actually, I can't hold my phone. It's just shaky. I need to buy that tripod, so I don't need to hold my phone.
The transformation of the site from a bustling medical institution to a place of abandonment and eventually partial demolition in 2000 sets a perfect backdrop for tales.
I'm assuming a tripod would be the best thing I could buy.
Posted to YouTube by Uncharted Travel, we're able to see the sanitarium firsthand as the team explores the derelict facility.
I hope whoever is watching this is doing okay.
The camera holder soon notices a bouquet of flowers eerily placed by the stairs.
Yeah, no worries.
Feels a little strange to stream on YouTube,
To the kitchen.
but I'm streaming YouTube.
The cupboards are all open.
Actually, no,
like
that's not
raided by
strange.
others
That's
who
just
have entered
normal.
the sanitarium.
How long is this? 17 minutes. Okay. Fair enough.
Later, as the camera holder is filming the inside of an old storage cupboard, he hears something creepy. One of the explorers mentions that from this point they decided to all stick together until they were sure they were the only ones in the building.
This is a stairwell up to the next floor.
Unsettlingly, as they begin exploring the second level, they notice more flowers.
Some fake flowers everywhere.
Wait, I forgot. I cannot leave comments on my own live.
Shortly after,
That's
they
sad.
hear a strange sound coming from one of the bathrooms.
Oh,
I should have mentioned that. Wait, no, I did in the title.
Yeah.
But yeah, don't forget to like the stream as well. Liking and commenting apparently helps my videos get recommended.
The sound wasn't a toilet at all, but a timer fixed to the wall that's been turned
So it's really
on.
no wonder I don't get views, even if I have 5,000 plus subscribers. Kind of
Could there be
strange,
someone
but
else in the facility
I guess that is
trying to
how
scare them
YouTube
away?
works.
That was for jacuzzi, it says right there, there's the instructions.
Shortly after, one of the explorers comes running down the stairs.
There's a door. No. The door just opened by itself. No. Which one?
That door just opened by itself. That door just opened by itself.
The team quickly heads up the stairs and finds the door.
Door
is indeed
opening by
open.
itself. Yeah, that doesn't sound very nice.
Oh yeah, the door's wide open.
Yeah, it opened and it doesn't close. That door doesn't move. It has to be pushed. But try to close it.
Suddenly, their ghost meter lights up. They decide to follow it. Take a look at what they find.
Why are you gonna go grab it?
Now Dan, look.
I'm not sitting here.
Yeah, you're getting big readings over here, Dan. I wonder why. Dan, those dolls are in a completely different place from when we last saw them.
As they approach the doll, the device reading meter intensifies.
It was over by the closet before.
You guys probably kicked it when you were looking at it. No,
I'm pretty sure I would have known if I kicked the doll. I mean, I'm gonna have to review the footage, but I'm pretty sure that doll.
There's no way I kicked it to read.
So it seems that, although no well-documented ghost stories have been historically attributed to the Gundry Sanitarium, this team might have provided some of the first compelling evidence that the property is indeed haunted. The team's findings hint at the possibility that the spirits of former patients, or perhaps the medical staff who once tended to them, may still linger within the dilapidated.
Sorry about that.
A striking cloud formation was recently observed over Bursa, Turkey, causing quite a stir among spectators and online viewers.
What the fuck?
Captured on video by Hafiz Akhtar, it looked like one cloud devouring another. The unusual spectacle lasted for about an hour. Likened to something out of Jordan Peele's film Note, the formation is actually a lenticular cloud, a type of cloud characterized by their lens-like appearance and wave-like patterns. They often develop when stable, moist air flows over mountains or mountain ranges, leading to formation of standing waves on the leeward side. These clouds are known for their potential to create strong ground-level winds and generate turbulence, which pilots typically avoid. Due to their unique saucer-like shape, lenticular clouds are frequently mistaken for UFOs. This natural phenomenon, while rare in places like the British Isles, does occur occasionally and has been documented in various locations globally, sparking UFO rumours and viral social media posts. This viral TikTok video, posted by Nesha Higgins, captured what appeared to be a flying saucer.
It's like, it's so cool. What is that?
But was in fact later identified as another lenticular cloud.
It's like, it's so cool. What is that?
So it seems that, although these clouds do appear to be approaching alien craft, a little discernment is needed when searching the skies for extraterrestrials.
That looked very strange. Whatever.
Diego
Calls
Spickers
that.
is no stranger to the unusual. In fact, we've featured several of his videos on our channel before.
What? What the fuck? Well, that could easily
Well,
be
now,
faked.
in this one, uploaded to his Instagram account, a seemingly ordinary moment quickly escalates.
What the fuck? Okay, that's creepy.
Watching that again, it looks like the doll suddenly smiles. The footage, although brief, leaves viewers pondering the line between inanimate objects and the paranormal, particularly when everyday items exhibit unexplainable behaviour. We'll put some links to Diego Spickers' account in the description box down below. It's well worth checking out some of his older clips.
Swear to God, person.
In a captivating video posted to TikTok by user Crazy Crystal the Pistol, viewers are shown a
Crazy
mysterious
Crystal
spectacle
the
in
Pistol.
sky.
Swear to God, that's a
That's a
fucking
great
person.
name.
Dude, flash the light! If you're a person, flash the light!
As the camera focuses on whatever's in the air, the person filming calls out, challenging the figure to flash a light if it is indeed a person.
If you're a person, flash the light! Okay, maybe it's not. Oh!
Surprisingly, the figure complies, flashing a light in response.
Okay, maybe it's not. Oh!
What the actual
Unfortunately, the clip then abruptly ends.
Okay, maybe it's not. Oh!
This sudden end leaves viewers with more questions than answers. What or who was this mysterious figure? And why was it able to seemingly hover in midair?
If you're a person, flash the light! Okay, maybe it's not. Oh!
For decades, researchers and treasure hunters have been captivated by the search for Atlantis, the legendary lost city described by the philosopher Plato. In a recent breakthrough, researchers from Spain's Geological and Mining Institute have uncovered a submerged formation off the coast of the Canary Islands. While it may not be Atlantis itself, this geological discovery could be the inspiration behind Plato's tale. Millions of years ago, volcanic islands off Africa's coast, formed by intense tectonic activity, eventually sank as they accumulated dense cooled lava. Recently, a particular underwater seamount located near Lanzarote in the Canary Islands and named Mount Los Atlantes has drawn attention due to its resemblance to descriptions of Atlantis. Stretching about 30 miles in diameter and resting 1.4 miles below the surface, this seamount has led some
Hello
experts
to
consider whether
whoever
it
is
could be the
watching.
inspiration behind Plato's fabled civilization described in his dialogue.
Hope everyone is doing okay.
Tias. Although Plato's Atlantis was said to be an advanced society that fell due to divine wrath, the features of Mount Los Atlantes, its beaches, cliffs, and preserved geography, offer striking similarities to the ancient world's description of lost sunken islands. Lead researcher Luis Somoza and his team have explored Mount Los Atlantes using remote-operated vehicles, or ROVs, and have observed geological formations like beach lines and cliffs, remnants of when the seamount was above sea level. Geological analysis suggests that the seamount was once part of a larger group of islands that thrived between 56 and 34 million years ago, during a period of intense volcanic activity that reshaped Earth's landscape and ocean chemistry. The region hosts 3 now extinct volcanoes that, when active, allowed the island to grow and resist submersion. However, as volcanic eruptions ceased, the islands began their gradual descent. The process behind Mount Los Atlantes sinking is attributed to the solidification and densification of lava, which caused the islands to grow heavier and slowly sink beneath the ocean. Even now, millions of years later, the dense rock formations continue to sink deeper into the sea. This perpetual descent aligns with the legend of Atlantis, where the island was said to have continuously sunk due to the god's wrath. Some researchers, including Somoza, speculate that this slow ongoing sinking could have inspired Plato's tale. Somoza suggests that the sinking of Mount Los Atlantes mirrors the story of Atlantis in notable ways, strengthening the case that volcanic islands like this one might have inspired the legend. To further investigate, Somoza's team is studying rock samples collected from the seamount. By analysing and dating these volcanic samples, they hope to pinpoint when the islands first began to submerge, shedding light on whether they existed during a time when human ancestors might have speculated about lost civilizations. With continued study, researchers may get closer to uncovering the truth behind the legend of Atlantis, or at least to understanding what inspired the myth. The discovery of Mount Los Atlantes may not conclusively prove the existence of Atlantis, but it offers a compelling glimpse into the geological phenomena that could give rise to tales of cities swallowed by the sea. This recent find brings us a step closer to solving one of the world's greatest mysteries, leaving open the possibility that someday the truth of Atlantis may finally be uncovered. Coming up in our last segment in just a few seconds, we take a look at a truly terrifying trail cam capture. But before we do, remember to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button as well, turn on all channel notifications, and you'll be notified when we drop our scary and spooky content. When Reddit user NoInitial5621 shared this photograph of a mysterious figure that was captured on a trail camera near their house, viewers began to speculate on what it might be. The camera is situated on a remote mountaintop about 10 miles from the nearest town and secluded from usual foot traffic. The area, known for sightings of various wildlife such as foxes, deers, and mountain lions, rarely sees human visitors, making the appearance of this figure all the more creepy. A close-up shows what appears to be translucent legs. While viewers have suggested both natural and paranormal explanations, the photo continues to intrigue those who have seen it. So what do you think's been captured on this trail camera? Could it actually be a ghost, or is it more likely a human trespasser? Given the apparent isolation of the location in which the image was snapped, I'm not sure which is scarier. If you're a fiend for all things creepy, spooky, and paranormal, and you need a regular fix just to steady your shaking hands, then head on over to our Slapcam Shorts channel. Watch a few episodes, hit subscribe, leave some comments, and you're bound to see us in your feed a whole lot more. There's a link in the description box down below. It's also in the comments there.
Well, hey, well, that's the end of the episode.
Oh, wait. I haven't seen this one. Bizarre Bob. That's a very nice channel. Scary Comp. Version 98. Or volume 98. Not version.
On the night of November 16 of 2024, a school teacher stands outside of his class while struggling to remain calm. Only a few minutes ago, he was just inside setting up decorations for his class when he had to stop and immediately walk out after seeing something that made him jump out of his skin. Now, the school that he teaches at doesn't really have a history of paranormal occurrences, but the students there would often make up stories and rumors about the school being haunted, specifically by a student who used to go there. Whether or not this student actually existed remains a mystery, but tonight, after encountering what just happened, he no doubt believes that his class is haunted, if not the whole school.
I don't know if anyone can
This
hear
is
my
what he caught.
TV very well,
Alright,
but hopefully
I'm just
it's good
finishing up
enough.
putting up decorations for the students when they get back. I was on the smart board.
I hope
Setting
everyone is
things up.
doing okay.
I'm taking a step back, and
Do feel free to like the
you
stream.
guys know me. I stay late often. It's just
I
me
would
here
appreciate
and
it.
the janitor. And let me show you. Do you see? Do you see?
Oh, what the fuck? There's no one there. Yeah,
I mean, is that not
that's a bit creepy.
a kid sitting right there?
I don't know if my TV is too bright because the camera is. Well, I don't know if it's the camera or the TV.
It appears that someone is sitting at a desk towards the back of the
But
class
it's so
while facing the board in
bright.
front of it. Now, just for reference, this is what it usually looks like when there isn't someone occupying a seat. Nothing stands out because clearly nothing is there. but somehow either someone or something appears. It's hard to make out any specific features, but there's definitely an outline resembling that of a child's, as viewers noted. Because of this, the instructor believes that the spirit of a former student had come to see him. However, they had come way too late to class. Now, it's worth noting that a few months ago, the school had an accident involving someone who went there. It isn't certain, but the following footage might be related.
What's happening? See, but they just put a girl in the back.
The specifics of what occurred are unknown, but according to a source, the student had unfortunately passed away only days after the accident. Ever since then, the kids at the school would come up with rumors saying that the girl's spirit haunts the building. If that's so, then this definitely makes what was captured a whole lot more interesting. But of course, I'll let you come up with your own judgment. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or might there be something that could possibly explain what was captured? As always, let me know what you think down below. Now, the following footage was recently shared by a mother who was home alone when this happened. The only other person inside the house was her baby, who had just been put to sleep in her crib. It's been a hectic night trying to calm her down, as she wouldn't stop crying. According to Angela, the mother, her baby would continuously stare at an empty space before bursting into tears. It was definitely strange, but it wasn't something Angela found concerning. That is, until the following incident took place. At around 10 at night, Angela is woken up by a notification on her phone, alerting her that a person has been detected in the back patio. She immediately checks the security camera outside her house from her smartphone to see if maybe her husband was back from work. Instead, she sees this.
What the fuck? That looks like a little kid. And there's probably actually nobody there. Yeah, that's a bit creepy.
At first, Angela thought that the figure was simply a case of pareidolia, but then suddenly, this happens. The figure, which Angela thinks looks like a little girl, slowly dissipates into thin air. Just like that, the silhouette is gone. Now, Angela has made a video showing where the little girl had appeared. While it does give some context, her video makes the footage a whole lot creepier.
Okay, so this is the area, the door that it was like standing inside. We don't have anything or keep anything in this area because it's a walkway and it would be really awkward. And then this is where the security camera is. So when I looked at the footage, I expected to see a person. I didn't expect to see that, though.
I would love to see some creepy shit on my Ring camera. But I haven't had a single notification from my Ring camera ever since I bought it. At least not during the night.
It's the fact that Angela shows what it looks like if someone were to be standing at the door that makes the footage creepy. If Angela's body wasn't able to be seen, as she demonstrates, then how is this clearly apparent? They, or it, just stands there, completely motionless. While she doesn't know for sure if this was something paranormal, she now knows what it was that her child was looking at. She believes that this had been responsible for making her baby upset. But of course, you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera, or had something else been captured? On September 20th of 2020, a father decides to record his two sons during a playful activity. Both his kids are engaged in a playful wrestling match, with each one trying their best to beat the other. It's a tied match, as it looks like neither one can win the game. Well, that is, until one of them gets distracted. It's unclear as to what he's seeing, but his full attention is given. In fact, he's so distracted that his opponent takes this opportunity to beat him. Although capturing his loss on camera, something else was captured that neither of the kid's parents could explain. While looking at the video he took, the father sees this.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, that's very fucking creepy.
It's so quiet.
Took me some time to notice.
As the father sees that his son is fixated on something, he points the camera to where he is looking, but he doesn't see what it is that's so captivating. Whether he missed it or it simply was not visible, the camera had caught it. In the closet, a face is captured, but like something out of a nightmare, it doesn't move and stays completely still
That's
while
creepy
seemingly
as
staring at the
fuck.
camera. Whatever this is,
I
just
should
stays in
have
its
named
corner,
this.
but when the father pans the
Well,
camera
I
to
should
the
have
same
edited
spot after
the
turning away
title of the
momentarily,
stream.
it's no longer
Watching
there.
scary videos.
Although taken in 2020, there hasn't been any further info on
Kinda
this
wish I
clip.
was able
Yet
to
still,
edit
no
it now,
info is
but I
needed
can't.
to make this footage any creepier. While there has yet to be any updates, viewers continue to speculate as to what exactly was inside this wardrobe. In the following video, a couple of friends are standing outside a building that hasn't been occupied for years. Nothing about this building had stood out to the friends until they saw this.
What the fuck is that?
Now at first glance, the so-called ghost appears to be mistaken for a plastic bag. This is so considering that it looks to be caught on a wire that's connected to the building. But as the video plays out, the notion of this being a bag suddenly becomes questionable. If this had been nothing more than a piece of plastic, then how does one explain the following? As all friends continue to watch the alleged bag, this happens.
I'm assuming it's gonna move or something. What? Huh? What? How?
Whatever this might have been just floats around before somehow vanishing, but it does this only after the friends started calling out to it. It's as if it was hiding away from them. Now it could very well be that its movement was merely a coincidence that occurred when they shouted, but despite that, it doesn't explain how it just disappears into nothingness. For this reason, the group believes a ghost was on the roof of this abandoned building. Ghost or not, neither viewers nor the group could explain just how exactly this white object vanished without a trace. Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive explanation for what was caught.
Wait, do I still have notifications on this channel? I do. Okay.
On October 18th of 2024, a video recorded by a security camera inside a classroom began spreading among students after many were freaked out captured. The footage was initially posted by the teacher of this classroom. Mr. Simon, the instructor in question, wanted to share something creepy that he came across while looking at video recordings of his lectures. Rarely does he ever check the camera, but apparently, a student of his had complained about being bullied by a classmate. So naturally, Mr. Simon checks the camera to see what was going on between the two. But while checking, he sees a notification saying that motion was detected at 10 p.m. on October 17th. Now this was odd, considering that school was closed during this time. He checks the footage, expecting a thief or a janitor to appear, but instead, he ends up seeing something that scares the living daylights out of him. This is what he saw.
I should buy one of these cameras that can actually move. Whatever they cost. Pretty sure they're expensive. My Ring camera was like $100 or something. Not sponsored by the way, but Ring cameras are on sale right now. You save $45 on a Ring camera. So instead of paying $99, it's $54, I believe. Once again, not sponsored. Because I wouldn't be allowed to say that,
the first time,
otherwise.
but in case you did, something appears at the entrance to the classroom after a few rotations from the camera. It's pretty faint,
but
I
I can highly recommend
the
Ring
camera
cameras.
seems to notice it as it stops moving and stays pointing at the figure. but when it sees it, the figure just seemingly vanishes. The misty apparition, as Mr. Simon calls it, is no longer present throughout the footage. Or at least, that's what he thinks. Because according to viewers, the
Been
reason as to why the
35
camera keeps
minutes
on moving is
without a
because it's
single
still
like
picking
on the
up the
stream.
supposed ghost that
What
was
the
seen.
hell is
Wherever the camera
happening?
points is where it's at. It's just not visible.
Am I this
But
unlucky
despite
or
whether or
what?
not the mysterious figure was still present, Mr. Simon is fully convinced that something otherworldly had appeared. To this day, he has no idea what exactly was inside his class and wonders if the camera will ever see
Oh
this
well,
mysterious
this
figure
video
again.
is going up on
Just
Facebook
what
anyways.
was inside Mr. Simon's class? In the Russian city of Kirov, a couple were
Hopefully
driving
one
down
of
the
my
highway when their
8,000
dash cam caught
followers will
footage
like
of
it.
something pretty creepy. This video was submitted to me by Gregory P., who saw the clip on the local news station. Upon seeing what was captured, he immediately knew that the incident was anything but normal. As the couple drive down the road, they see this.
I think I know what's gonna happen. Yep. That's very unsettling.
Out of nowhere, a mysterious silhouette shows up in front of the car. Its sudden appearance was startling enough
I would
that the woman
freak
driving
out
swerved
so
upon
much
seeing it.
if that
While
happened
it
to
may
me.
seem like someone was actually standing there, something about them has led viewers to believe that this figure was no person at all. Given that they, or it, doesn't flinch upon seeing the approaching vehicle, and also that they just manifest out of nowhere, it's believed that this was paranormal. Although it's hard to say for sure if that's so, at least it's certain
Paranormal or
that
not,
most
that
viewers
would
think
freak me
something
out.
unexplainable was captured.
Whoever is watching,
Now,
leave a
this
like
next video was
please.
submitted to
Would
me by Sienna
be
G, who
very
received the
much
following clip
appreciated.
from her aunt. In the footage, Sienna's aunt is filming her son, who appears to be roaming around inside a room. Although initially thinking that her aunt had sent her a cute video of her little cousin, Sienna soon felt that something was off about the clip. It wasn't obvious at first, but upon watching it the second time, she instantly got chills. The clip, as it turns out, was sent to Sienna because something strange was captured. Have a look.
How mommy take out the stuff look like this? Take it out.
Thanks for voting on my poll. I appreciate it. Wait, what just happened?
Come on.
As Sienna's aunt films her son, she catches
Hello,
something
ghost.
passing by in front of the
How you
camera,
doing?
but it's really quick when it happens. At exactly 17 seconds into the video, a dark silhouette emerges
Oh,
from
what
the
the
left side of
fuck?
the
I didn't
screen
see that.
before making its way across the room. By slowing the footage, one can see that something distinct is moving.
But I just have to pause for a second. Is the TV too loud? Because I have my phone placed on a small table. Yeah, I don't know why it's so bright. Maybe there's a filter I can turn on here. Okay, that's even worse. Okay, now that's wrong. Okay, that's that's that shit. But yeah, I don't know why it's so bright. That's worse, and this is horrible. It might be my phone camera, or actually, I think it's the phone camera. Oh, you mean live share screen like I watch it on my phone instead of TV? Because I am pretty sure that would work, now that you mention it. But then you would only see the video anyways, not me. I mean, you don't see me now anyways, but yeah. I could just try and bring the brightness down on my TV itself, if you want. Because I agree, it is quite bright. I just need my light for a second. I need to figure out where the settings are. Where would that be? It has to be this button, I guess. Picture. Oh yeah, my brightness. Oh. You mean share screen on computer? Or wait, I'm lost. This is on my TV, by the way. I mean, I'm watching on my TV. But I could just do this. My brightness on my TV is set to 100. I can turn that down to like 50. It doesn't seem like it's doing that much of a difference. Okay, that is not as bright anymore, that's for sure. Tell me how this looks like. Oops. Fucking hell. Wait, I'm trying to zoom in.
The camp
Is this
is
better?
also useful to footage that the video gets even more creepy.
I think
Looking
it's
at the figure frame by frame, you'll notice that it
okay.
has a
It
full
doesn't have to
torso
do with my
and also
lamp,
what looks like an arm. However, one thing
but
is
my
missing,
brightness is
its
turned
head.
down to 50% on my
Despite moving
TV.
pretty fast, we can still make out what looks like a body, but nowhere inside
Let me
do
know
we
if
see
this
a
is
head.
better.
This fact alone is what spooked Sienna and her aunt upon looking
Okay,
closely
well
at the
that.
clip. If no one else had been
Why
inside
is
the
it
room,
so
then
fucking
what was
bright?
this? A definitive answer to this question has
I
yet
think
to
it
be
has to
given.
do with my phone camera. I mean,
If
it's
you caught something creepy on
something
camera,
technical,
or if
that's
there's
for
any
sure.
ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to
I'm just trying filters on
scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
my
That being
on the
said,
live.
let's get back to the video.
I don't know what this did. Oh no.
In the following video, a young
Okay,
girl
that's
plays
good.
with a pair of glasses while mom and
I'm
dad
gonna
talk in the
place my phone
bedroom.
down because if I hold it, it's gonna be shaky, and I
It appears
really
that no
don't
one else
wanna
is around except maybe the pet
be
dog.
annoying.
But according to the mother who sent me this clip, there is no way that her dog was responsible for this creepy incident. If
Wait,
no one else was present
why
in
is
the
that
kitchen
in the...
during this time, as she states,
God
then
damn
what
it.
was this?
There. Now that whatever that's called in English is not in a way. Oh yes, thank you. You triggered Nightbot. I mean, this is YouTube streaming. Wait, what happened to my... Oh, what happened to the internet? The internet has been messing up lately because they're doing something here where we live. This is so annoying. But why does it have to be so bright? What happens if I turn my flash on? Yeah, that doesn't really do anything. Well, the internet is messing up, but it clearly works on my phone, but not on my TV right now, as you can see. Wait. Wait, really? Wait, are you working right now? Can my fucking internet work, please? Come on. Okay, yeah, this is very annoying. YouTube is not really working. Oh, okay. Wait, how much battery do I have on my phone? 36%. Well, I appreciate you being here as always. Do feel free to like the stream, by the way. I was kind of just hoping that there wouldn't be any issues right now, but the internet is fucked right now. It seems. I wonder if my dad is having the same problem downstairs with his TV. Because if the internet dies, his TV isn't gonna work. Because it's connected to the internet. So, no internet means no TV for him. Which has happened before when the internet cut out for a long time. But this is just ridiculous. What is happening? Wait, I forgot. I need to check something. I can just check if I'm actually connected or not. Yeah, okay, so no internet. Well, that's fun. Turn off the Wi-Fi on the TV and back on. And I'm connected, and there's internet now. What the fuck? That's very strange.
Head. This fact alone is what spooked Sienna and her aunt upon looking closely at the clip. If no one else had been inside the room, then
Okay,
what
it
was
looks a
this?
little bit better than
A definitive
before.
answer to this question has yet to be given.
But it's still bright. I don't think it has to do
If you
with my
caught something
TV.
creepy
I
on
think it's
camera, or if there's any
the
ghost videos
phone
you'd like me to
camera
check out
itself
and include in the next
capturing
compilation, you can
another
send them over to
device,
scaryvideos444
as in the TV.
at
In this
gmail.com.
case.
That being said, let's get back to the video.
Okay.
In the
I
following
will.
video, a young girl
Wait,
plays
should
with
I
a
have
pair
a
of
look now,
glasses while mom and dad
or
talk in the bedroom.
later?
It appears that no one else is around except maybe their pet dog. But according to the mother who sent me this clip, there is no way that her dog was responsible for this creepy incident. If no one else was present in the kitchen during this time, as she states, then what was this?
What the fuck? Shit. Oh yeah. I think the stream will actually end if I tab out. So I will check it later. Imagine hearing that scream.
Understandably, the child's parents were freaked out upon listening to what was captured,
That's
either in
creepy.
the kitchen or somewhere else in the house. A
Creepy,
loud screech
creepy,
was heard.
creepy.
Someone in the house had screamed, but this doesn't make any sense, as no one else lives there except them, who certainly didn't scream during this recording. Now, even stranger is the fact that their daughter had no reaction whatsoever to the sound. In fact, no one else had heard it when it happened. Whether person or ghost, the family has no clue as to who or what had made the noise.
And ghost, by the way, or anyone, in fact, like
In
the
this
stream.
last video, a man who lives alone recorded
It
a
would
video
make me
to
happy.
show what's been happening ever since he moved in. The apartment that he's currently renting isn't exactly a place he calls home. Almost every night, something strange happens. From tapping noises coming from outside his window to things moving on their own as if tipped over by someone.
I would
he no doubt
honestly
believes that his new
hate
place is
if I hear,
haunted.
or if
Now,
I
he's
heard
been recording a couple occurrences ever since moving
random
in, but the
noises
most
that
recent video
shouldn't
on his
be there.
page is by far the most unsettling encounter he's ever had. It's late at night when this is captured.
Or even see things move on their own. Wait, what did you try to find?
А это одна сторона, левая дверца. Слегка приоткрывается и стучит. Не знаю, видно, не видно.
Oh, okay, no problem. Wait, is that shaking? Or is the guy shaking? Oh, it's the... What the fuck? Yeah, I think YouTube is a bit broken right now because it still says 0 likes anyway, so... But, once again, thank you very much for being here. I might start hosting PayPal giveaways again, like I've done before, whenever I hit certain goals on my channel, such as, well, the only goals I really had for my giveaways has been subscriber goals, but it could be like goals as well, for example. But not comments, because anyone could just spam comments.
Такая хуйня, ребята.
But yeah, most
It
people
goes
like
without saying,
giveaways.
but the man was on edge throughout the whole night. Thinking that someone was hiding in his wardrobe, he walks over with caution, but this wasn't necessary, as eventually he finds out that nothing was inside. Or so it seems. While nothing in particular stands out, except for some moving hangers, viewers believe that a presence of some sort was actually in there. It just wasn't visible to the naked eye. Whatever presence might have been there has definitely spooked the man, but regardless, this alone was enough to send him out of his place and into a new one. No further videos have been posted since then, but until new footage is released, this one remains a mystery.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Thanks for
exactly
watching,
how
and I
scary
hope you
videos
enjoyed.
there are
Also, if you
on
haven't already
YouTube, to be
done
honest, but
so, please subscribe.
it's a good thing we're all different. I feel like that wasn't what I was supposed to say or going to say, but I can't think of what would actually sound better, if that makes sense. But I enjoy watching these videos at least, so that's good. Wait, have I not seen these? Why have I not been notified about these videos?
On September 27th of 2024, a woman named Jalen
Okay,
immediately grabs her
apparently I
phone
haven't
to
seen
record
it.
something on camera. It isn't often the case that this happens, but tonight it occurred once more. Jalen had been lying in bed while doing work on her laptop when something noticeable appeared from the corner of her eye. Now, given that this incident took place at her grandparents' house, a place abundant with numerous vintage items, she finds it unsurprising that this happened. Some of these items, as she believes, could be cursed. But even if they weren't, she would still be afraid of coming back to this place.
Yeah, by the way, quick heads up. For some reason, the soundbar I have, which is my dad's old one, it keeps cutting out sound from time to time. I have no idea why. It's very annoying, but the most annoying part in general is the fact that sometimes it just disconnects itself, or it just goes mute, and you have to either wait until it connects again, or just, I guess, disconnect and connect, or like I usually just do, I just turn off my TV and back on, and problem solved. It's very annoying, but then again, I got his soundbar for free, because these are not cheap. They're not cheap devices, and it's so much better sound than using my TV's own speakers. This is so much better in every way. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out.
And it's all because of this incident.
Well, I
The
had
following
to
is her
point it
footage.
out, and I had to
Watch.
pause it so you can hear me.
just moved.
That's creepy. I don't like that. That's uncomfortable. I would burn that thing if I had it.
There's a saying in golf, there's no picking from the scorecard. If you're down, you don't care if it's by 5 or not. You just have to get your move for 2-2. The injury to Parsons, and you don't know anything at this point, just left
What?
that part of the left shoe off. I would say, what that man
I mean, it doesn't look like a suit. It just looks like a big doll. But I really enjoy watching these kind of
The
videos.
door just moved.
Even if some of these videos are probably fake, it's still interesting to me. It's easy to say that, but then again, there's really no proof for it.
Are you real?
Unless video
You can do it
experts
again.
actually debunk it. Because I lack that experience, I cannot
I
do
won't
it.
watch.
But it's entertaining to watch, nonetheless. What?
It
What
was
did I
at this
miss?
point that Jalen knew that what she had seen earlier wasn't just in her head, but rather something real. Somehow, the mannequin begins to move.
Oh.
Only moving ever so slightly, the mannequin seemingly comes alive.
Oh wait, it's a mannequin. What, see? What the fuck?
It's as if it's trying its best not to get caught.
Fucking Bluetooth.
Trying its best not to
Okay,
get
it-
caught by being very subtle.
God damn it, stop
However,
disconnecting.
seeing that her mirror was catching its reflection, she tricks it into showing itself move. Now, there is something else about this video that viewers have noticed. Whether a coincidence or not, viewers can't help but think that the balloon and the door closing on its own played a role in diverting Jalen's attention, almost as if they were meant to prevent her from seeing the doll. It is strange how both objects intervened whenever she tried seeing it, but despite their efforts in obstructing her view, she finally catches it. So then, the question is begged, just how exactly did the doll move on its own? And was it merely a coincidence that things were trying to block her view? Like most videos, there has yet to be a definitive answer to this question. But as always, let me know what you think down below.
Yeah, I do not want to know if this is real or not, to be honest. Because that mannequin is not very nice
In the
to look
following
at.
video, a man is inspecting a property where something very alarming was caught on camera the previous night.
See, guess what? Meron na naman kaming mga hindi.
As it turns out, a homeless person had broken into the property, and it's Benji's job, the person recording this, to get him out of there. However, unbeknownst to Benji, it wouldn't just be a squatter he encounters, but also something else. In his own words, this house terrifies him. It's the one place that he doesn't like to check for squatters. He often encounters them on the properties that he owns, which is why he's made this into a video series. But it's the following video from his whole series that has left viewers creeped out. This is what he caught.
Ayun. There's somebody here.
Is that Spanish? Wait, no. Never mind. I don't
I
know.
know you're in there, man.
Sound more like a Mexican accent right there.
Hello?
I'm probably wrong.
Police! I know you're in there, man.
Okay, I would be scared if I heard the sound of a taser. They aren't even legal here, so yeah. You can probably buy them, but it's not legal. But it would most likely be great for self-defense. What the fuck?
This isn't your house, man.
What the fuck?
It was seeing the door open by itself that spooked out Benji. His first thought upon seeing it move was that the squatter was in there, but strangely, that wasn't the case. He would eventually come to the conclusion that this was just a draft or a wind current that moved it. But fast forward to only a week later, and Benji uploads a video that completely changes this notion. Benji's back at the house, ready to confront the person inside. Expecting a squatter, he grabs his phone to record them. What he records, though, is a different type of encounter. Take a look.
Hello? Hello?
Oh fucking hell. That sounded terrifying.
Hello?
Wonder how many volts that is.
It appears quickly, but if you slow the footage and zoom in, you'll notice a dark figure standing inside this room. Although briefly seen, Benji immediately spots it before taking a second look, but when he looks again, it's not there. It stands motionless for just a moment before disappearing in an instant. Even weirder is that the camera seems to be either glitching or picking up something unseen. All of this happens before suddenly the door starts to partially close on its own. Now Benji, having dealt with many squatters before, naturally assumed that this was another trespasser, so he runs over to the person to confront them. But when he gets there, no squatter is found inside. To this day, Benji wonders what had been inside his house, but according to him, if he had a guess, it definitely wasn't a squatter. Living somewhere in Georgia, a woman named Felicia had caught footage of something that's left her shaken up ever since it's happened. Although having watched this video multiple times, she still can't make sense of this footage. In the video, Felicia is seen playing with her dog on her back porch before suddenly it happens.
What? What did she scream about? I didn't see anything.
It's easy to miss the first time, but upon replaying the footage and amplifying the audio, you hear this.
Oh, okay.
The reason behind Felicia's fearful reaction is now clear. A disembodied voice had spoken to her. Listening closely, it sounds as if it's saying, "Get out." Understandably, Felicia runs away in a panic frenzy. She leaves the door open for her dog, but for some reason, he doesn't want to go inside. Even he is sensing something unusual. From the curtain behind Felicia moving at the same time the voice is heard, to her dog being afraid of going inside, Felicia believes that this was paranormal. Now, no further clips have been posted by her, which only helps to make this incident a total mystery. In the following video, a pair of teammates are passing a ball in front of a camera, showing audiences what they do before playing a match. It's Friday night at a soccer stadium, and both players are fully immersed in a small pre-game warm-up. But while both players pass the ball to each other, audiences notice something unusual in this footage. It wasn't until someone made a video pointing out something in the background that people started rewatching the original to see if it was true. To their shock, it was. As both players pass the ball to each other, this is captured.
And then when you get quicker, what tends to happen? More mistakes happen. But that is what development looks like. If you're cruising at a speed that's comfortable, yes, it looks good and it looks cleaner, but you're not going to get better. You have making mistakes here, and then you get to that level, and then you go again, and it's never ending. The same.
Now, the social media account that posted this video had no idea what was captured until tons of comments started coming in, mentioning the supposed ghost. It's recorded from a distance, but not so far that it's hard to make out something moving. Now, just to compare, there's a person standing up right here, and right across from them is a row of bleachers filled with people. Both are clearly recognizable as people, but this, even from the same distance, is unrecognizable. It's clear that something is moving, but it's not obvious as to what exactly is being seen. While some speculate that this might be the spirit of a legendary soccer player running in the bleachers, others are quite baffled by it. With no comment or explanation given by the account that posted this video, the question remains unanswered. Just what exactly was caught on camera? Now, the following video comes from Virginie, a mother who lives in a quaint house where it seems that things have gotten very unsafe for her family. Despite living in a safe neighborhood, it's the house itself that's been causing the most concern to Virginie. According to her, something is in this house, and it's messing with her family. From cabinets that are found open when no one had been inside the home,
On est en train de prendre les mesures, puis à chaque fois qu'on vient, tout vient.
to her children seeing things in the dead of night. One can safely assume that the family has been put on edge ever since moving in. But out of everyone, it's the baby who's been the most affected by this move. For some reason, something strange always happens inside the room. The following video is just one of many instances in which something inexplicable happens. But unlike other instances, this one has left the family pretty spooked. This is what they caught.
Yeah, things like that don't just move by themselves.
Had it not been for the baby monitor inside the room, Virginie would not have known the source of the sudden noise. She searched the whole space, only to realize later that the noise had come from inside the dollhouse. But the source itself is what scares her. Moments before making a sound, the toy is seen hovering slightly off ground before being shot up into the air and making an audible clack. Virginie jumps up in response, as she later would when looking at the footage. Ever since then, she's taken safety measures to ensure this doesn't happen around her children. But still, the activity continues. Just like viewers, Virginie is left wondering how the toy moved and if there have been any other strange events in this room that weren't caught on camera. On October 2nd of 2024, a live broadcast on a TV news network left many viewers who tuned in completely spooked. The footage captured during this live transmission had nothing to do with the news report that was being covered. In fact, it was so out of place that viewers had to rewatch the broadcast to confirm what they saw. Now thankfully, someone recorded the whole broadcast in question. Just like viewers, Shane was left
Oh wait, I've
freaked out
seen
upon
this
seeing
video.
it.
Or
He
this
replays the
clip.
live stream and shows exactly what was caught. Watch.
Go ahead, Dad, play it. You'll see it starts in from up here, it comes down and does a swirl. It comes down, and there's another one that pops in over here.
Chief contributor at Foreign National. Hence, first your reaction.
Now rewind it in slow-mo.
Advisor. It's first your reaction.
Now fast forward it in slow-mo how you did it earlier, because I can see it.
Now the quality of Shane's video isn't exactly HD, which makes it hard to tell what's being seen. But fortunately, another viewer watching the same program recorded the incident. Take a look. Having a closer look, one can see why many viewers replayed this exact moment on TV. It looks as if a dark, shadowy figure zips by. While the idea of this being a bug has been thought of, many comments claim that it can't be a bug, as it would have to be very close to the lens for us to notice it. This figure, whatever it might be, isn't as close. From thoughts of this being the Grim Reaper, to the idea of this being a ghost, it's clear that viewers were spooked out of their minds. But whether ghost or not, I'll let you be the judge on what exactly was caught on camera. At around 11 p.m. on a Sunday night, a man quickly takes out his phone to record this exact spot shown on screen, where apparently something very strange happened.
Someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
Someone or something had disappeared right in front of him, and he knows this for a fact, as he wasn't the only person to have seen this. Just like him, the man crossing the road had seen the figure vanish on the sidewalk. Having no other way of showing what just happened, the man continues to record in the hopes that it reappears. But as he films, this happens.
And she just disappeared in the sidewalk. What the fuck? I know you guys didn't believe me, but somebody walking by. ¿Qué pasó, güey? ¡Oh, güey, mira! ¡Hemos salido!
What the fuck?
What the... Mira! What the hell? Salió de la... What the... What is that? ¿Qué es eso, güey?
It appears that the man had fled upon seeing what looks to be a dark, shadowy figure manifest out of nowhere. It seemingly emerges out of the brick wall, as if somehow phasing through it. But looking closely, that doesn't appear to be the case. They, or it, just suddenly appears like it was already there. Knowing for sure that nothing had been there, the man continues to record in total disbelief. What just happened, according to him, is something that can't be explained. Now, it's hard to say for sure if that's so, especially with no further context or additional footage. But like always, I'll let you be the judge. Was a ghost caught on camera? Or had something else been captured? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Now, this last video was submitted to me by Hannah P., who caught something on camera that she can't seem to explain. It goes without saying, but what was captured has freaked her out, to say the least. She had just finished eating dinner when suddenly she heard what sounded like a creaking noise coming from her staircase. No one else was home when this happened. As Hannah scrolls on her phone, this is captured.
Hello?
What the fuck?
Needless to say, Hannah has been left immensely terrified by this seemingly inexplicable incident. Somehow, a creaking noise is heard on the staircase, despite there being no one on the stairs. Her dog seems to notice this, given that he barks when the creaks are heard. But creepiest of all, the sound of charging footsteps descending the staircase and towards Hannah is caught on camera. Now, Hannah has had this happen to her more than once, which doesn't faze her as much as when it happened before. But like all incidents, this one has yet to be explained. Just who or what was running down the staircase? Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, if you haven't already...
Now, there was one more video I apparently haven't seen. Wait, no, there's two, I think. I don't think I've seen this one.
In the following video, a
Nope.
nurse working at a hospital decides to go inside a room where many doctors and nurses are afraid to be in. The room in question is located on a floor that, according to rumors, is haunted. It isn't known if the rumors are true, but apparently, after what was captured, it may be the case that something truly strange is happening on this floor. On March 9th of 2021, a nurse known as Shanae Richardson pays a visit to the floor in question. On this floor, there's a hidden room that for some reason is blocked off from access. So, one night, Shanae decides to enter this room. She had gained access by asking a custodian to open it for her, but little did she know, this was a bad idea. The following is her video. Watch.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm going to show you what's finally behind this door, okay? Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm going to go inside. Let's go.
It happens quickly, but in case you missed it, here it is again. It now makes sense as to why Shanae had suddenly shut the door. Out of instinct, she had backed away upon seeing what looks like a face staring at Shanae from a distance. Its disembodied head seemingly stays in place without moving an inch, or at least it seems like that, because apparently viewers claim that the head can be seen moving for just a bit. She wasn't exactly sure what she'd seen, but whatever it was, it prompted a sudden urge within her to leave the space immediately. It was only after watching the video that she saw what it was. Not much else is known about this incident or what occurred afterwards, but until there's an update, this incident remains a mystery. On July 28th of 2024, a certain video was shared among many residents of a town where something quite peculiar had taken place. It happened right outside someone's house at around 7 p.m. Those who live here had thankfully caught the event on camera via surveillance footage, but the video itself is just part of the reason why neighbors are concerned. Whatever happened here had sent someone to the hospital. It was immediately after knowing this that residents of this neighborhood became terrified. The following is what was captured. Watch.
What the fuck? How?
It was immediately after being knocked out by something that two people, presumably friends or relatives, come over to assist the man. Accompanying them is a dog that for some reason heads over to the spot where the object had seemingly flown from. It isn't clear why the dog had gone there first, but viewers think that maybe it was seeing something no one else could. Although quite strange, it's what occurred before that's most baffling. What looks like a flying object appears to strike the man from inside the house. Now it's worth noting that he's okay, but he did need a couple of stitches afterwards. But strangely, he doesn't recall what happened. This whole incident is a blur to him as the impact was intense. Not much else is known about this occurrence, except that it took place in Colombia. But like most videos, I'll let you come up with your own conclusions. Just what exactly was caught on camera? It's nighttime in the following footage, when a baby monitor inside a child's crib captures something that its parents have been worried about. It was all caught on the night of October 23rd of 2023. Suffice to say, their concerns have intensified after seeing what was captured. Even worse is that after this incident, their oldest child, who's only a year older, did this. Now before showing the clip, it's worth noting that they were being babysat by a relative who recorded the whole incident. Take a look.
Shay Shay. Cheyenne. Cheyenne.
Now what's concerning about this is that the parents have seen this behavior before in the house they used to live in. The house in question is where this footage took place, and it's what happens in it that made them move out. Living in their old home, their children used to stare at things that didn't appear to be there. Sometimes they would start crying after staring at nothing. Something was upsetting them, but the parents weren't sure what exactly that was, until they saw this. After watching countless recordings from the baby monitor inside their youngest child's crib, one video caught their attention. The following is that video. Watch. It's for this reason, among others, that the family has moved out of this house. They believe that what was captured had been the spirit or entity that's been upsetting their children. Replaying the footage, one can tell that this black, shadowy mass is anything but a person. The way it glides, and the fact that it flies towards the ceiling suggests that this was something else. Whatever this might have been, the parents hope that it hasn't made its way into their new home. If so, then they don't know what else to do. For now, the family continues to share videos of paranormal happenings from their past home in the hopes that someone could explain what's happening and see if anything must be done to keep them safe. In the following video, a teenage boy and his family are taking a tour of the new house they had just moved into. The family in this footage hasn't had the chance to check out their new home until now, so naturally, out of excitement, they bring a camera to record this moment. But unbeknownst to them, this special occasion would suddenly turn creepy. It would be at this house they recently called home where something very strange happens. The following is their footage. Take a look.
Cat. Take this off. No, I can't take this off. I lift up the guy, take it off. I think it's stuck. It's like.
Oh, he got the cat.
Where is it?
We could throw
What?
a movie in this house, right?
I know, we can't. That's the attic.
You're good at acting now. You wanna go there? Let's scream, let's
That's the attic?
Oh, you wanna go in there?
I want to see what's
Out of nowhere, the sound of a screaming child is heard from somewhere inside the house. Realizing that no one else was home except an older relative, they bolt out as fast as possible, knowing that what just happened was not normal. Either a child from outside the house had screamed, or, as viewers believe, something else was captured. Listening closely, the scream seems to have come from inside the house, but strangely, there hadn't been another child inside. If no other kid was present, then who was heard on camera? With no further updates or videos from this family, it remains unknown as to who or even what had spooked them. On the rocky cliffs of an ocean side, a very peculiar video was taken. The video itself starts off by showing a scenic view of the ocean, but apparently, it wouldn't just be the ocean that astounds the person recording, but rather something else. They hadn't noticed what was captured until much later, and they were left even more spooked after learning that this place has had many people pass away, specifically from jumping off. Nicole, the person who took this, explains what she captured. Take a look.
Rewatching this video I took of the ocean, and I just now realized I captured a voice. Clearly, it's not my voice.
A voice clear as day is heard on camera. No one else had been around, which rules out the possibility of this being said by someone close. Even weirder is that the voice sounds staticky, giving it a robotic quality. From Australian to that of a pirate's voice, viewers believe that this may have been the spirit of someone who unfortunately passed away on this spot. Just like Nicole, they too might have been enjoying the view. But whether ghost or not, the voice alone is quite strange and continues to baffle Nicole to this day. Now the following video comes from Isabel Riley, who no doubt believes that she may have evidence of something that can't be explained. The video she's made shows this evidence, which was captured by her boss, who later shared it with her. According to her boss, he was at a restaurant in New Orleans known as Antoine's. Now at this restaurant, there's a huge wine cellar with hundreds, if not thousands of wine bottles worth millions. So, out of curiosity, he checks it out. But if only he knew what was down there, he wouldn't have gone. While being in the cellar, he snaps a couple of photos, some of which show the owner of the restaurant who was giving him a tour. In one photo, we see the restaurant owner on his laptop, who apparently was placing bids for more wines during an online auction. The boss takes a few more photos and then leaves the restaurant before calling it a day. The next morning, he's on his phone looking at his camera roll when he notices something odd in one of the pictures that he took. Isabel presents those images. Take a look.
So this is the first picture that he showed me from the wine cellar. You can see this guy who is on his laptop at auction doing whatever. And here is the next picture that he took. So we all see that. That is a full body apparition. Looks like a woman in this like black Victorian dress. And when I was showed this, I genuinely had full body chills. This is insane. I've never seen anything like this, and I need to not be alone in seeing this because holy.
Unlike anything Isabel has ever seen, a seemingly full-bodied apparition appears clear as day in the pic. A cursed image is what some believe this might be. Others, however, have no idea what was captured. If only two people had been in the cellar, then who was the third person? And why do they appear to be dressed in clothes that seem to have come from the 1800s? They, or it, were nowhere in sight when the photo was taken. It's for this reason that Isabel's boss is certain that something ghostly was caught. Whether a ghost or something else, viewers can't help but feel immensely uneasy when looking at this pic. They don't know why, but something about it disturbs them. While Isabel has yet to figure out what was captured, viewers are certain that this was paranormal. But as always, let me know your thoughts on this one. On a Thursday night, somewhere in Florida, two friends decide to record themselves at a slumber party when something pretty creepy is captured. Both friends hadn't noticed anything peculiar in the video until one of their moms had seen the footage.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home.
Heather, the mother in question, is baffled by this footage, given that it took place inside her home, where other strange things have happened before. Occasionally, she would catch her dog looking at something that doesn't appear to be there, and other times, she would see her cat staring at a space that's completely empty. Now, although she thinks there might be an explanation for both common occurrences, she can't say the same for the following incident. This footage is unlike anything she's ever seen. It's late at night when this is captured.
This is my daughter and her friend. Please watch closely between them. No one else was up in my home. Look between them right now.
What was meant to be a fun little video has turned into a scene out of a horror movie. Without realizing it, both friends had caught something moving in the background. It appears briefly for just a split second before exiting from view. Whether a person or something else, no one had noticed it until the video was sent to Isabel's mother. It was shortly thereafter that both girls became aware of this mysterious figure. While it isn't certain as to what was captured, they can't help but think that something otherworldly was present during that night. This one continues to remain a mystery. Now, this next video was recorded by a security guard who was on duty during the night of October 30th of 2012. The quality of the video may not be the greatest, but it's what happens in it that definitely makes up for it. The guard who took this was disturbed, to say the least. Although where they work is well known for strange happenings, the parking structure of a Costa Rican mall is the last place they would think of as being haunted. But this isn't surprising, as many visitors of this mall have caught footage of something strange in the parking lot. It's really the reason why most people don't like parking here at night. Even to this day, security guards are hesitant to patrol the parking lot at night, as stories and videos like this have left them pretty spooked. The year is 2012, and on this night, a security guard sees that one of the cameras inside the parking lot is sensing motion. The space is entirely empty, so there shouldn't be any movement going on. Not sure what's happening, the guard calls someone to check the space, but as they check, this happens.
Gerardo, fíjate detrás tuyo. Correcto, aquí salió algo raro. Mae, y véngase mejor.
As seen on video, the parking structure is devoid of any visitors during this time. If no one had been there, then what exactly had set off the sensor on the camera? It only appears to be going off at this exact spot, and it was already going off before the guard had arrived. Well, after a few seconds, it becomes apparent
That's
as to what
very
was being picked up
strange.
by the camera. A dark, shadow-like figure that appears out of nowhere. In a stealthy manner, the shadow inches closer and closer to the unsuspecting guard before suddenly vanishing in an instant. Although taken in 2012, visitors continue to report strange occurrences within this parking lot, and no doubt believe that the San Pedro Mall in Costa Rica is haunted through and through. Now this next video comes from a woman named Kels, who in 2020 caught footage of something she can't explain to this day. The majority of her videos consist of her in front of a camera while doing tarot card readings. She's been doing this for quite some time now, but among all her videos, one in particular stands out from the rest. It was while doing a tarot card reading that Kels captured this.
I keep hearing stop. The music just stopped. Weird. Anyway, I keep hearing stop. The fan just turned on. Okay, that's the message I'm getting. In order for you to go where you need to go, you need to stop where you are now and let spirit take over. With the Four of Wands card, I'm definitely seeing there's a union. There's somebody waiting for you on the other side in love. But you also have opportunities coming in. Your spiritual journey. Your spiritual journey is about to take a whole new level, a whole new turn because you've been patient so long. If you look at let's see if I get close. If you look at the Eight of Pentacles,
To Kels, this occurrence doesn't faze her, considering that this has happened many times before. It was just then that she was able to get it on camera, despite the music stopping on cue and the fan suddenly turning on.
Well,
Seconds
shit,
later,
I gotta end
Kels
this
does
stream.
not think this was merely a
Got
coincidence,
4%
but
battery.
rather someone or something
Thanks
trying
for
to
watching,
communicate
everyone.
with her. Everything that went on during this moment, according to her, was a sign. But of course, like all videos,